What's up everybody? It's Robert Lackey, co-founder of Bison Track here. Welcome back to the channel. Before I get started today, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and click the bell for notifications. And today we're going to talk about the fun stuff, for me anyway, design. Now I was really surprised when I got out in the wild to the ground level and started talking to our clients and potential clients trackside that the thing that kept most people from buying or steered them towards an off-the-rack suit was the intimidation of not the measurements, but the design of the suit. Now, to me, the design is the fun part, like I said, but a lot of people don't have the creative mindset to apply what they might have in their head as an idea to a suit, or maybe they don't even have an idea, and that's intimidating because you want a suit that's unique. We try to help you stay in that box where you have a nice looking, clearly custom suit, something that speaks to your personality. After all, that is our mantra. We believe your gear should be a reflection of you, but doesn't look gaudy, doesn't look out of control, and is at least tasteful, even if it's wild. Now, we've had a lot of suits going out this past couple days. We've just shipped out 6 yesterday, I believe. I've got 6 here ready to go, and I figured it was a good time to grab a few of these suits and show you what they look like from mild to wild. So here we have Christian Lewis's suit. This is, like I said, it's a black base suit with orange and red, pretty classic look, but we added some tiger stripe accents at the client's request. And then of course we've got the nickname, we got Louie on the butt there, so everybody knows who just passed them out on the track. Now, the thing about this suit is it's not wild, it's not out of control, but you do know that it's a custom suit, obviously with the nice logo work on the butt and the print. It just sets it off a little bit. Now, something to consider with these printed patterns like this tiger stripe. In the event that you have a crash or you're rubbing around on the tank of the bike, for instance, you can wear the pattern off. So this is a print. Obviously, if you slide, you can wear the top layer off. In this case, it's a pretty simple print. It's just black and orange. So if Louie were to get in a crash and rub some of this tiger print off, we can just go in and touch it up with some black, no big deal. But it's something to consider if you're planning on going with a printed pattern on your suit. Next up, we have a suit from Saucito, and it's a striking, bright, visually appealing suit, but it's nothing really crazy. So we've got 3 colors here, obviously black, white, and pink. We've got a printed logo on the chest, a little bit of asymmetry going on in the legs, the black, white, and then white, black, right to left. On the chest, speaking of which, we also have additional Petra that comes up to the collar and down around the bust. We do this on female suits depending on the measurements. We have a blog actually that refers to the way that we design and cut our women's suits. You should check that out. But this suit is going to be nice and comfortable for Anne. And in addition to that, this suit just looks good. It's going to look good for a long time because it's a nice, clean cut suit. On the back, nothing crazy, no name, no number. Just a nice, clean look. Next up, we have the final suit in what I would call the mild category. This is Grover Crawford's suit. He is the owner of Sage Tailoring. He and his wife, Kim, do a great job as one of our trackside partners with Sage. So if you need any alterations or repair done, they're one of the go-tos up there in Ohio. Now, Grover's suit, as you can see, is really straightforward. I really like the look of this suit, though. You got a black base. By the way, black is the best color for crashes. It's really easy to repair. It's actually hard to see the damage once you clean and condition it. In most cases, it comes right back. So a black base, all the impact zones on the upper body are black. Then you got white on the hips, also an easy color to touch up. And on the chest, we've got Sage Tailoring with each one of these letters cut and stitched on by hand. And it's just really nice looking logo work. On the back, we have his name above the butt, and just black on the back. Again, this suit's gonna crash really well, should he need to. I'm not gonna get too much into the features of these suits. We do that in other videos, but what I will say is this is a Thor Point 2, so it's an air vest capable suit. It's also kangaroo hide. As you can see, Grover is a big guy. He has like a basketball player build, and this suit is not heavy. For the size of it, it is not as heavy as you might think it is. So a really nice suit by Grover. And that concludes our mild lineup. Now let's take a look at 3 of the wild suits that are getting ready to ship out. So if those last 3 suits represented the mild side of suit design, these 3 are going to err more towards the wild side. We'll start with the tamer one and work our way to the craziest suit we've had in quite a while. We're gonna start with Randall Workman's suit. I really like this suit. I know I'm gonna say that about all of them. I really like these. I really like these suits. I like every suit. They're all like my baby. I take them out of the package. I enjoy them for a little while before handing them over to the new parents. But in Randall's case, this is a really clean suit, but it's got a little bit of a kick to it. So the colors are really neat. This is kind of a iridescent silver pearl white color on the chest. It's not white. It's a really bright silver, I would say. We've got the WX2 Racing logo here on the chest that's printed and then sewn on, so it looks really nice. American flag on the sleeve, stars always forward. On the back, we've got the Marine Corps logo, his race number, the flag. I mean, it's all so cool. All this is printed. This is cut and stitched, and the putt nickname on the butt, that's cut and stitched as well, because if Randall crashes and slides, that cut and stitch is going to last a little bit better than the printed patch would. So we cut and stitch there. But I really like the colors on this suit. The USMC logo on the arm there, that's cut and stitched as well. So really nice leather work there. But it's little accents like these stars right here on the upper thigh. You know, the asymmetry from leg to leg. You got the one green leg here. That's just cool. I mean, that shows everybody it's a custom suit. It's Randall's creation, and it's uniquely his without getting overly crazy and looking obnoxious. But sometimes obnoxious is cool too. Let's talk about obnoxious. Okay, so we're not quite too obnoxious yet, but we're getting closer. This suit is awesome. This is Daniel Dow's suit, and the reason it's so awesome, not only because of the cool print on it, this is actually a vegan suit with 0 animal products in the construction. This is a DuPont Cordura 1000D base with super fabric impact areas, and it's a Thor Point 2, which means it is a air vest compatible vegan suit. Super cool, and as far as I know, we are the only ones on the market offering a air hide textile suit. So that's neat. On the back, we've got his logos, of course, but this is also the first vegan suit that we've done a full print on. So we've got this cool urban snow camo here. We've got his logos printed. We've got air vents on the back and zipper vents on the front, so you can adjust the ventilation on the front of the suit. And that pattern, just how cool is that, man? It looks really good. Vegan suit is lightweight compared to animal hide. Not quite as durable in a slide for obvious reasons, but still very protective and just a very nice suit overall. So Daniel's, great job on the design, Daniel and Elise. Now we're gonna finish this video on a high note. This is Patrick Petra's Thor Point 2 air hide suit, and this is amazing. I mean, I really don't have to say a whole lot. Let's just look at it for a second. That's crazy. Now, this suit is printed from the knees up. You see, we got the light blue down on the bottom. We have a printed 90s pattern there, but from the knees up, we do this fade transition from a dark purple to a lighter purple, magenta to pink, and it's just wild. I mean, we have never done a suit this crazy. We've done a lot of crazy stuff. I think this is the wildest one we've done yet. We got this amazing logo on the front. It just is so 90s it hurts, and I absolutely love it. On the back, it gets even better because Patrick's logo with the palm trees, the blue speed hump, baby shaker on the rump, man, that's great. That is just so cool. And Patrick designed this with the help of our team. So it's a great example of just how crazy you can get with your suit. There's really no limitation. And the great thing with something like this is that we don't charge any extra for the prints. Now there's a lot of companies that will charge you extra for patterns. They'll charge you extra for design work and that sort of thing. We don't. The patterns, we don't charge you any extra. I look at it this way. This really is an advertisement for Bison. Walking around the paddock and that's a great advertisement. Now I do want to add a little footnote here when we're talking about design. We're talking about how you want to apply things like this in your designs, printed patterns, for instance. Now, unfortunately, in Patrick's case, because this whole suit is printed, as I mentioned earlier, it does wear off when you impact something. If you're sliding around on the bike a lot, over time, the print can wear and will deteriorate, or you can always touch it up, and there are ways to kind of slow that process down. But overall, print is not nearly as durable as solid colors. And the brighter colors, especially the fluorescents, not nearly as durable as black. Something to keep in mind, darker colors, most durable, then your lighter colors, then prints. in order of cosmetic durability. So still very safe structurally, obviously, but in terms of printing, you're gonna wear it if you crash. The other thing to remember is perforation. We can perforate as much of the suit as you want, but perforating leather is a lot like perforating a piece of paper. Take a piece of paper, it's nice and strong, but you perforate it, that's the first place it's going to tear. The same holds true for leather. You catch a foot peg in the upper thigh of a perforated suit, you can tear it, okay? Inner arm, if you crash and slide down or come down really hard on the low side and that arm's perforated, you could tear it. So it's something to consider when you're looking into perforation on your suit. There's always a trade-off to these features like perforation and really cool prints like this. All right, everybody, once again, I just want to remind you to subscribe, click the bell for notifications, because next week we're going to have another video highlighting some design features and also helping you in designing your next suit. Also, don't forget to check out the blog. We'll link it below. In the meantime, guys, go fast, be safe, and we will see you in the next video next week. Take care, guys.